Thursday morning, and I was just about to come out here and double check, make sure I didn't hit that doe before I leave. And I just heard a bunch of coyotes in that direction, and that's unusual. So it's entirely possible I did hit them. It didn't leave a blood trail. It went up, back that way, and died somewhere that way overnight. And the coyotes just found it. There's no way I'll find that carcass. And even if I did, it's probably too late by now. Alright, I'm not entirely positive because I didn't look at this tree before I shot it. But about 130 yards I was aiming for here. The only splintered wood I found was right here. I've been trying to dig it out. I can't, I don't know if that was it or not, but now I remember when I was sighting in that as I was sighting in the target, there was a slight breeze going from right to left. But I didn't think it was enough to matter at the range I was shooting at. Maybe it did. Because if I sighted it in with that slight breeze, then I sighted in with that like 4 or 5 mile per hour wind or whatever it was, which would, if this was my point of aim and this is my point of impact with no breeze, that would make sense. At about 130 yards. Now that deer, that buck was going from left to right. So if I was hitting left as it was anyway, aiming for his vitals, at 160 yards, 30 more yards than this, I probably missed his vitals. I probably did hit him, missed his vitals. And he went off and died, so didn't leave a blood trail, went off and died somewhere. Combined with that celebratory coyote howl I heard this morning, that looks like what might have happened yesterday. Well, has it been 8 or 9 days now? I don't know. I've been out here a long time. Figured I'm pretty sure I shot that buck yesterday. For reasons I've already explained why I missed. I feel bad about that. I'd virtue signal and punch my tag right now, but I'm leaving anyways. Doesn't make any difference. Today is the last day of muzzleloader. Technically, I can hunt till end of sunrise, end of day today, but I've had enough. I'm leaving. I'm gonna have to take my Muzzy into an indoor range, I think, and verify my windage. I had a nagging feeling I should have been doing that to begin with, and when I was out there sighting it in, that breeze was so slight I didn't think it made much of a difference. But you have to figure those muzzleloader projectiles are fairly heavy. I don't know, they're fairly heavy, so I don't know. I'm currently shooting 250 grains with 100 grains of black powder substitute. I'm thinking about upping that to 290 with 150 grains. Anyway, definitely need to do some work on the Muzzy. Alright, it's been real. Have a good one. Good morning! So today is the opening day of rifle elk. This morning actually, and as you can tell I'm in the car still. my wife was like, look, you've lived out there, you practically lived out there for the last 9 days. You know when the thermal shift. You have an idea where everything is. Your knowledge there right now is the most current than what you know closer to home, so you might as well go back there. And besides that, when she saw the video of those elk that came in, and she saw that spike hurt, she immediately perked up. And she said, oh, you need to go back there. What a difference a day makes, huh? Much to my surprise, no one's been down this way. Passed a ton of hunters coming out on my way in. Alright, well here's the point I made. You know, it's just, well, like out your lake. I don't think I would have got to find that trail in the dark. It's completely snowed over. Bumped a couple deer coming in here. Well, I just walked the whole perimeter of this meadow. And there's no tracks coming in here at all. So if I had gotten here on time and found my way here at dark 30, I wouldn't have seen anything. I'm kind of not surprised though, because Thursday morning when I was leaving, I hadn't heard a single bugle, whereas I've been hearing them all the time. So I think their pattern was starting to shift on Thursday. So I was talking to another hunter, older guy who's been hunting these mountains for, I guess, over 18 years, and I asked him if this Jed Smith tree carving was real. He nodded and he said, yes, it is. He said before the logging company came in on the side, there was a few trees that had some writing on it from the 1700s. And he was a little upset about that because they just cut them down. This is history right here. I don't see how you can cut down history. I think I have car camping down to a science. If it wasn't for the fact that my food box is different, I swear that I just dreamed I was at home and I woke up and I'm still here. Morning. You know when you're rocking the entire modular sleep system and you're wearing your clothes, all your normal clothes except for your outer layers, and you're not sweaty hot, it might be cold outside. Good morning, girls. Have you seen the elk? No? Okay, thanks. You know what? This whole area seems foobar. I have passed a hunter down every road. Hunters are up in these hills like sheep in the summertime. And today is my 10-year wedding anniversary. My wife and I got married in a mountain meadow in the fall colors, kind of like this. could sit here and piddle around, or I could go home and be with my wife. If I had a line on elk, I think I would stay without doubt. But the way this place is looking right now, sorry fellas, I think I'm gonna go home and be with my wife. Have a good one.
Well, the Big Dipper's shining bright tonight. I'm way out of sight of my hometown lights, taking in a breath and the view. I was way overdue for some altitude. I've been thinking about you, honey, and I miss the kids, but I guess God wired me like this, to feel at home underneath the moon, way up high in altitude. No matter how crazy life gets, I can always hit reset, come up here, clear my head. I know it's hard to understand why I'd want to live like a mountain man. Yeah, babe, I know it's hard on you, but I needed some altitude. The aspens are buzzing like hummingbird wings. It's nice to hear the trickle of the spring. The coyotes are singing and the elk are too. Yeah, it's never lonely at this altitude. No matter how crazy life gets, I can always hit reset, come up here, clear my head. I know it's hard to understand why I'd want to live like a mountain man. Yeah, babe, I know it's hard on you, but I needed some altitude. No matter how crazy life gets, I can always hit reset, come up here, clear my head. Before we hang up, honey, you should know I'll always find my way back home, 'cause there's nothing quite like my arms around you, not even a little altitude.